Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about semantic relation, which is hyponym. Before we start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Naza Usul Fatima. My student number is 2022 20 and 60. We move to introduction to semantic relation. So semantic relation are the relationship between words and phrases that convey meaning. These relations are important in natural language processing because they help us understand the context and meaning of words in a sentence. Now we move to word relationship. So there are nine of word relationship, but today we're gonna talk about the hyponym. Next is about hyponym definition and example. Hyponym is a semantic relation between words where one word is a specific type of another word. The more general word is called a hypernym, while the more specific word is called a hyponym. Having a look at the diagram, so the color is hypernym and purple, red, blue, green. We call that hyponym. So purple is also could be called as hypernym because there is another color purple, which is crimson, violet, and lavender. Next, we move to relation between hyponym and hypernym. Hypernyms and hyponym are asymmetric. Hyponym can be tested by substituting x and y in the sentence x is a kind of y and determining if it makes sense. For example, a screwdriver is a kind of tool, makes sense, but not a tool is a kind of screwdriver. Hyponym is a transitive relation if X is a hyponym of Y and Y is a hyponym of Z. Then X is a hyponym of Z. For example, violet is a hyponym of purple and purple is a hyponym of color. Therefore, violet is a hyponym of color. A word can be both a hyponym and a hyponym. Next is co-hyponyms. So if the hypernym set consists of hyponym X and Y, then X and Y are identified as a co-hyponyms or co-hyponyms, also known as coordinate terms. Co-hyponyms are labeled as such when spirit hyponyms share the same hypernym but are not hyponyms of one another unless they happen to be synonymous. For example, screwdriver, scissors, knife, and hammer are all co-hyponyms of one another and hyponym of tool, but not hyponyms of one another. A hammer is a type of knife is false. Next is about the autohyponyms. A word is an autohyponym if it is used for both a hypernym and hyponym. It has a stricter sense that it entirely a subset of a broader sense. For example, the word dog describes both the species Canis familiaris and male individuals of Canis familiaris, so it is possible to say that dog isn't a dog, it's a bitch. That's hypernym set isn't a hyponym set. It's a hyponym of one. Take a look to this diagram. So dog is the hypernym. So the hyponym of dog is dog and fish, and younger is hypernym, and also the Yankee is also we call it hypernym. and the hyponym of smell is smell and stink. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching and see you next time.